I got a KTM Rally replica.
Yeah.
This works better.
Shut up, really?
They made it through one ride. Let's see how they do in Baja.
There he is, Mike Johnson.
Oh, look who made it too.
The star of the show's not here yet, though.
I think there's something going on over there.
It's not Mike.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
How you been? Good?
Good, good.
Oh, yeah. All good. How long have you had this one?
A year now.
A year now, okay.
Yeah.
It's 890, right?
Yes. Hopefully it'll last me a couple more miles.
How many miles do you have on it now?
Reliability.
I think I sold mine when it had about 10 grand. I had about 10,000 on it when I sold it, yeah.
Yeah, 3.5.
Looks like KTM is taking full responsibility for the camshaft issue now,
Yeah.
right? They'll fix it whenever it breaks. It doesn't matter if the warranty's out.
I know that whole thing started kicking off like 6 months after I got the bike. I was so mad.
Yeah.
So mad. I can't even tell you.
What about the front here when it was breaking those bolts in the front?
I think they reinforced
They reinforced it
yeah,
finally?
they reinforced it. It's a different front design. How do you like yours? I haven't
love
actually...
it. It's kind of the same thing except half the power.
Yeah.
And half the weight, of course, too.
Do you like it though?
I love it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Good.
yeah.
Good.
Yeah, it's a great machine. It holds up about 8 gallons if you need to.
You've still never put fuel in the back, though,
No, I
right?
haven't put it in the back. It's been dry. Yeah.
It looks like a rally bike.
It is a rally
is
bike.
probably
They ran a bunch of these in the Dakar, pretty much
Yeah.
as you see it. It wasn't a lot of
Yeah, out of
difference.
the factory, they didn't do well. They also had issues though.
ECU and exhaust. No, but not the first year.
Yeah.
The first year, they all 4 finished. And it was basically just a different ECU and exhaust, but everything else is the same.
Yeah.
Different tires, maybe.
That is badass, man.
And Mike it's like in 3 weeks, right? That Baja 1000. I think
Yeah,
it's
I
like
don't know.
mid-November or something.
I mean, it always seems like he's scrambling to put a bike together right before a rally. But you really haven't had anything break down on this bike, right? It's been super reliable.
They have been making
A version
this
of it.
version of it for the past 25 years or so. So that's a proven engine. The only thing I got was a flat tire in the front.
You ended
Not
up
too long
putting a
ago.
heavy-duty tube in there? Or?
Yeah. It was
Is
just
all
real.
of this factory? Is there?
Yep.
What did you do?
What did I do? Okay, I put a stabilizer
Okay.
on it.
Yeah.
So I put stabilizer. I didn't. The risers are just fine on that. I had to put these on. It came without the busters
guards.
here, the
Yeah,
hand guards.
yeah.
They are from AliExpress,
I know.
$30 or
Dude,
something,
you know.
and they are solid. I mean,
Yeah.
what else? Oh, I put a bigger sprocket, 2 extra teeth in the back.
I did notice that sprocket was ginormous.
Is that 52 or
52, yeah.
52? Yeah, because the new off-road version comes with 51. So they
I wonder what his comes.
yeah, who knows?
Yeah, and that's it. That's the only thing.
Well, you got rid of the evap canister, right?
Oh yeah, I took the
You did
evap
some,
canister because it's fucking stupid.
You put in these little
Yeah,
breathers.
The breathers were they were connected and then went down to an evap canister.
Okay.
I'm in New Mexico.
You got your pressure monitor.
Yeah, which I don't know if it's charged right now. So.
And this mount that you haven't
Oh
mounted
yeah, you
anything
gave
to,
me.
right?
Yeah, you printed this for me.
Oh, that's
you
solid.
Can, yeah, it's
That ain't
solid.
going
Yeah.
nowhere.
And you can mount whatever you want on it. You know?
Yeah.
Those are the only things that I put on. Yeah, and the bike is under 10 grand, brand new. And it comes in a crate, and they just put it in your garage in a crate, and then it's up to you to put it all together.
There's only a couple of things you got to do, though, right?
Yeah,
just
Front tire handlebars.
Front tire handlebars. That's
I
it.
was gonna ask you about something.
Uh huh.
Are you missing a? Are you able to get?
Oh, I know. Oh yeah, you can.
Are you
Yeah,
able
of
to get
course. Yeah, I
registered?
just didn't never.
Okay, yeah.
In Texas,
I
you
don't ride
can.
enough to.
Okay, so new bikes sometimes, like the AJP PR7 and this, like you don't know if the state has it in its register.
Not a problem.
Not a problem.
Yeah.
Outstanding.
And they said that the first 6 months when they started selling these bikes, people had in some states a little bit of an issue because it wasn't in the system.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Now it's
No
in
problem.
50 states. You can
Dude,
do
that is
that.
badass.
And did you get a title or just
No, you get
the manufacturer certificate of origin,
manufacturer, yeah,
MCO?
origin, yeah.
You've never ridden it at night in the dirt, right? But supposedly the lights are really powerful.
Yeah, it's powerful. You can
really bright LEDs.
Lit up my garage, like.
Well, one of the neatest things is that it's like designed to be super easy to work on. Like you can take the plastics off pretty easily, and people.
These are you flip them, pull it, and the whole thing.
Yeah.
Are like literally 10 seconds.
And people that have done like the valve clearance checks, they're like, man, it looks like this thing was designed so you can do it really quick and easy. Like it's super easy to get into the motor if you have to, and any part of it really.
What's up, you studs?
Hello, how are you? Long time no see.
Hey, what's up? Haven't seen you since Colorado.
Yeah, that's what Bobby was telling me.
Yeah.
Got rid of that husky, huh?
Yeah.
I got rid of that. How are you?
How you doing? Hadn't you sold that bike?
I did, but I bought it back.
Oh,
I bought it.
why is that? Why'd you buy it back?
Huh?
Why did you buy it back? You missed it, or they gave you an offer you couldn't
They gave me a
refuse?
deal on it. They gave me a deal on it, so I bought it cheap.
Hey, the show has arrived. All right.
I'm just gonna pull her on back and I'm going.
All right.
You're good.
Oh, I'm waiting for you. Excellent.
Take your time.
Yeah, I sold mine a
Take
couple
your
of
time,
weeks ago.
brother.
Oh, did you?
And almost as soon as I sold it, I'm started regretting it. I'm like, man, I should. It's like the perfect BDR bike, the way I had it set up, because I had the huge tank on it. So next year, I might look at getting a Kove.
Oh, really?
I'm just waiting to see if anything breaks down on Bo's bike, but nothing has yet, so. Seems to be really reliable. What's your other bike, a 650R, or?
I had an XR650R, but I sold it.
This is all you have right now?
DRZ 400E.
Okay. The new off-road version comes with mooses, right? Does it come with different tires too, or just?
No idea.
I don't know. It's got a different
Ask him.
ECU,
I have
different.
no idea.
I don't think he knows either. He just knows about the race bike. He doesn't know about the commoner bikes.
But, yeah.
He's not a salesman for
for the
Kove.
common man.
He's not a salesman for Kove. They give him the best bike and they tell him go run it. But I think it still has all the lights and everything. So if I get one, I think it would be that one.
How much is it? An extra $3,000, $4,000?
No, 200 extra. It's $94.99. There's like three levels. There's the street legal, 50 state street legal. Then there's the off-road, which is kind of like the new version of this one. And then there's the Rally Pro or whatever. And then there's the EX. There's like 4 levels.
Okay, so they expanded.
That one, they don't have a price for it yet. They don't list the price. They don't list any specs, no detail of what that is. If the Pro is 14,000, that was going to be closer to 20. I think it might. I don't know if it has different suspension, different engine, all kinds of stuff. I think that's the one that they ran and broke a bunch of them at this year's Dakar.
Dakar, yeah.
It's not the first time he's brought more than one bike. Maybe he wants to field 2 different ECUs or something.
Yeah.
These are not copies of anything. It's like an original thing. Oh look, he's got steg pegs. Hold yourself against it without it getting tired. I just made some homemade steg pegs on mine.
Dude, that is a hell of a suspension. I think is that like a 240, 260 millimeter?
It's
They redesigned the back too. They
the tanks.
put in a side, and it's only one opening for the rear.
It looks like it's got the tank on both sides.
Yeah, it does.
In the back
Yeah.
and in the front. Maybe you think it has more capacity? The highest level one now is 14 grand, and it doesn't look like this. This has definitely some different parts.
Look at that. Tickle it.
Oh yeah, look at that. That's cute. Yeah.
Did you see that?
Yeah, the air vent for the rear.
Oh yeah. Tingleberry.
So, what is the range on your bike, though? Like,
If you aren't crazy, then you can go
400 miles?
If it's full,
Yeah.
filled up, yeah.
300 to 400. Yeah.
Go crazy then.
That's freaking amazing, man. That's freaking far.
What are the tires? They're CST tires.
You don't see them for the rest of the day. Yes.
Here, it's actually exactly 30 miles from here to Horizon. Yeah.
That traffic was nuts.
Yeah, it's across the whole region.
It
basically.
really is, man. It takes forever. But I think
Plastics
Yeah.
plastics seem different too. 25 more horsepower,
25 more extra horsepower. So
50% more. It's tuned like the KTM's and Hondas. That's why they broke a bunch of them this year. But they'll get it right. I mean, they have to break them to figure out where the weak spots are. Are you running mooses or tubes?
There's mooses in those.
And in all the races you run mooses, I imagine, right? What pressure equivalent mooses are those?
You know, I don't know. They come on the bike. They're in there just until we change tires.
Yeah, those tires are different than the standard bike, I think, right?
Yeah, they
But it's still CST.
Yeah, new tires. They work pretty good.
Yeah.
I had one of those out in the dunes in Sonora last week, and it worked really good.
Are these the same ones that they broke a bunch of these in Dakar this year, right?
So the only way to
Yeah, they're the same.
But I'm sure they've made some improvements based on what they found out.
Improvements, but I'm doing a ton of work on the bike to make it reliable.
Yeah.
It's an oil cooler issue I've got to resolve.
There was no internal issues like cams or something.
No,
just try to
hope not.
Hey, how you doing?
Marco.
Do you have different ECUs in them, or why did you bring two? What's the difference?
Those do have different ECUs, but he's on my team and he's gonna ride one of them.
Oh, okay. Very cool. I mean, the plastics look different. The fuel tanks look different. They haven't said what the pricing on this is going to be, right? They have it on their webpage, but they have no specs or pricing or anything.
Oh, it's gonna be like
20?
20 grand.
Yeah, that makes sense.
On the left side of the house.
The other model with this, because
I don't think so. They got 4. They're going to have 4 with this one.
that's gonna knock them out of the market. Because
Yeah.
I mean, one reason a lot of people buy is because they're expensive.
Yeah.
It's apparently 50 pounds lighter.
Wow. Yeah, well, it doesn't have any of the street stuff. That's one thing, but the suspension looks different too, right? It's different forks, different shock, I imagine.
It's supposed to be real. I think it's Showa suspension. I took all the navigation stuff off.
What are you doing, Pasa? I connect this. Okay, let's go back to the
headlight right there. See the headlight on the one?
Yeah.
Baja, I didn't do the same to the other one.
They do a lot of it on social media.
I mean, just a regular, just a flat dash to mount and that the equipment that we need
Yeah.
for the box.
And usually it's
more.
not really.
Still has the same 8-gallon capacity, or it's less?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Supposedly put more of the fuel down in the front and
Uh-huh.
lower, which may be why it handles a little better.
And you got built-in steg pegs.
Yeah, they're a little
That
too
seems
far
nice.
back.
The colors and graphics look cool.
Yeah, we're going to be doing graphics on the bike. I'm not
Can,
sure
like,
what
you
that's
buy one of these?
looking like.
Or like anyone?
And we can follow it online probably, right? The Baja 1000. Yeah. We'll be checking up on you. Making sure you're still alive.
Is he letting you ride the good one?
Oh, of course, a good one. I haven't ridden this one yet.
Should we, after the railway, should we take a ride, or you want to go all the way down and take the hoops?
Yeah, let's take the whoops.
We were there last time, and it was pretty much all the way through. That's what they want? Okay, let's do that then.
Now we're going to be trying to keep up with 2 professional racers, not just one.
Don't try.
No. We'll die.
We just have to tell them where to go and where to wait for us.
The 790, what do you miss about it compared to this? The power?
You know, not really.
Not really.
Because I was never using all the power in the bike
Off-road,
anyway.
it's too much.
I don't miss anything with it. I mean, it was definitely much more comfortable when it comes to, comfortable riding on the highway. That's the only difference. But
You don't do that.
no, yeah, I don't do that, so no way.
I'm going to go wait in the shade. I thought the Beta plastics were redder.
Yeah, it's but a shade lighter than the Hondas, but they're a little different. First one I've ever had. I've had KTM's for over 20 years, so this is just kind of something fun.
You like it?
Yeah, dude. Really lightweight. Fun.
How are they doing down there?
They're messing with their computer.
Why?
Because they're professional rally racers are about to race and they're figuring out their equipment. I got a new camera.
Action 5.
DJI Osmo
Oh,
Action
it's a
5.
DJI, right? Okay,
It's
cool.
supposed to have a 4-hour battery life. We'll see.
Well, how much are those?
They're $50 cheaper than the GoPros.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. This is supposedly the #1 for motorcycling right now. When I saw the immigration apprehending some people, I just decided to not go through them. I don't know.
I just followed you.
That's so terrible. I've never felt like I needed a steering damper so much as there.
Really?
It was
with the little man, those side-by-sides, man. So tow your bike out here?
Yeah, because I put really sticky gummy tires on it.
Oh, okay.
It'll just tear them up riding on the road. They wear out very fast.
Gotcha. So eventually they come up here, right? I'm assuming.
They should.
I hear them.
I thought they were gonna beat us.
My clutch might be slipping. Yeah, it's fun. The clutch is funny, I told you.
What was that? A good test of your steering dampers?
Yeah. That road is all up from the side by side.
Yeah, it's never been that bad.
Where are the tools, Mike? Right in the side.
That was terrible.
I told you. I went on it last time and it's horrendous.
I've never felt like I needed a steering damper more than that.
Yeah, I stopped going on this damn thing because it's just...
Yeah, the side-by-sides really tore it up. What's that?
That's some...
It's stiff. It's got a hydraulic clutch. Yours is mechanical, right?
Yes, that's a hydraulic?
Yeah.
Oh, that's why. Because that is like, holy crap, I won't be able to do that for all day long.
The hydraulic ones are often lighter, but because that engine has more power, they probably have a stiffer springs in there, and it's more consistent. It won't change the feel over time, supposedly.
Oh, I see. Nothing stretches.
It was so bad I thought somebody might have an incident.
No. If you stand up and go
on my bike, man, I was going into crazy oscillations sometimes.
Oh, okay.
I had to slow it way down.
You might have turned around. He was on a big bike.
Oh, on the 890?
Yeah, he's got the 890, which is probably going to be a pain in the ass to ride these trails, but you know. I mean, I used to do that for years.
Can't tell for sure if the wheel's spinning or if it's the clutch.
Yours were loose also?
No, they weren't loose. We're just adjusting them.
Oh, the position?
Forward.
Yeah.
I prayed real hard for rain last night, but it didn't
It rained
happen
in
out here.
Northeast.
Not a drop down here.
That streets are wet.
Yeah, the sand is going to be nice and...
Dirty. Dusty.
Yeah, really fine, you know, so it's like...
That's what they said anyway.
There's the 890 right there.
Oh, it's coming?
Good.
Did you stop and talk to the migrants?
What's that?
Did you stop and talk to the migrants?
That was bad, huh?
Yeah.
You have a steering damper on your...
Oh, it actually does. Yeah, bottom here. See that?
Did you feel any oscillations?
A little bit, yeah.
A little bit?
Yeah.
Yeah, mine was going crazy.
Yeah.
I had to go way
this is
slower.
a bigger bike, right?
Yeah.
Yep, it's a little front heavy, right?
Yeah.
But it does really well, you know.
So you guys just did the
But
handlebars?
you guys are
Pretty
freaking
much it? That's
hauling
that's
ass. You know, I
right
couldn't
now?
even see you guys.
Where the immigration was apprehending those people, I got on the street.
Yeah, I didn't know where you guys went, so I was like, hey, motorcycle that way? They're like, yes. It's like,
Only two of us went on the street. Everybody else...
oh, really?
Yeah. I just didn't want to go through them when they're there, like, apprehending people, like, I don't know. They were going too fast to know what was happening. They just flew by.
So you don't get lost like last time.
If you're not pinning it, you're not winning it, you know?
I'll stop at the next junction. What did you lose?
The cover from here.
Oh,
This bike works really good. This one's way better than that one. This is the one I rode in the dunes. But for the safety, this protects your neck too. It blows up good. Blows up here.
very dusty.
But the clutch is good now, you think?
Yeah, right now it's good.
Yeah, I took out of adjustment and just working just fine. So
Yeah, because it was way out there.
yeah,
That's how it feels when it's burnt up too. When it gets way out there.
and then was the
Because
clutch.
they had this on a dyno,
Oh,
and I
okay.
think they probably were revving the out of it.
You're staying close enough to him that the dust doesn't bother you, or it's still
Yeah, we were kind of riding close, so. But I don't want to put too nervous these guys, so I'm not riding that close.
Are you saying you're faster than him?
Is that why you were way back there?
Yeah.
Hey Johnson, let's see your beautiful face. That's not it.
The other side was better?
Yeah, I was thinking we were going to have to turn around.
Let's get the bikes in the picture.
I think the suspension's pretty good.
Oh, there the
Fucking tracking, perfect.
the brake bumps. It was bad.
Thank you, guys.
Sure.
But everything else was.
Well, this
just
may
good.
be too stiff for you overall too, but we can adjust it.
I like.
We're going to go over to Anthony Gap and ride in the rocky roads.
Okay, cool.
Just to adjust the suspension.
All right.
Because that's like Baja over there.
All right.
Because it's got to be plush on the.
Yeah, because
choppy
it wasn't plush. I prefer just to be like smooth on the brake bumps.
That's
the
what I'm
rocks,
talking
the-
about.
Weird. I
I hope these other guys are okay.
Well, you know better than anybody. Was that the turn back there, or did we go this way?
No, I think it's here. Where there's a gate.
I don't even see any dust.
We're going to get over in the deep sand over there, which is fun too. Which
Alright.
we won't have in Baja, but it's fun
Yeah.
to ride. And you'll see how good these things work in the sand. Really good. Yeah.
So how long have you been racing?
Well, a long time.
Yeah?
Since I was a kid. So
You're from here, from the area, or?
I'm from Casas Grande, from Chihuahua.
Oh, Casas Grandes.
Yeah.
Cool.
But I came here to school, to college, to UTEP, and I just stay here.
There's even somebody from Canada on the team, no?
Yeah, there's a guy from Canada. I don't know. The only guy that I know is Mike.
That's Pearson. He was from Canada, but he has does he still have the KTM Harley dealership in Santa Fe?
That's a heck of a combination.
Yeah. Hey, Mike.
Yeah.
Does Pearson still have that dealership?
No, they sold it. Boy, these guys are taking a while.
I hear something. Sounds like an 890.
You won't hear the 890 yet.
I have ride these trails a few times, but I don't know, when you're on the gas, I just kind of scared somebody like
For the fuel tank?
get in
I don't
front
know what
or
that is.
you know.
I sent them a message.
So I just do the loop, the west side loop. I know there's nobody gonna be there.
Yeah.
So just
And it's always in the same direction
and
usually.
it's always in
and
the
it's
same
single
direction.
track.
Not all the people knows about it, so that's the good thing, you know. But
Yeah.
and right now the west side loop is getting
Marco.
hard. It's getting
The whoops are pretty aggressive.
Yeah,
the northern part is nice.
That's the one up on the mesa, right?
The northern half, not so many people go out that far because you gotta have good endurance to do that second half. So the second part, sometimes I gotta take a map because it just completely disappears.
Yeah.
We stopped at the other turn. We were waiting there. This is the turn?
It's where that gate is, right?
There's the gate, yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
I should bring my phone with the route whenever we come
Oh, okay, so you
because it's not that often that we ride it. So
Yeah, I think he's suffering a little bit on this.
He had that 701 fixed up really nice, too.
and these are more
I wonder who he sold it to.
They feel weird when you start.
really a
Once you
nice
get used to it, they're actually pretty good.
look at this hydraulic clutch.
I get used to it. Yeah, I mean, I'm not.
Yeah, that's pretty light.
I like the leverage.
Great
These are
one-finger
too high
clutch.
for me right now.
Yeah, no because I was touching their clutches and that's hard. I mean, that would ruin my wrist after a while.
This is really light on the beta. You can go see it.
Everybody here?
Yeah,
All right, let's go.
This way. Yeah, and that will spill you on Highway 9, which is the highway between El Paso and, you know, going west. And what we could do, we can hop on the other side of Highway 9, and that's where you had that really, really deep sand.
That's what I liked over there.
Okay, well, that's what we'll do, hop it there, and then go this way and come back from the back.
Okay.
That might be the easiest, yeah.
So when you said you ride West Side Loop, is it on a bike like this or your enduro bike?
No, my off-road bike. Yeah, no, it's my first time in one of these kind of bikes.
Really?
Yeah, and I like it. It's fun.
What bike do you ride on West Side Loop?
It's a Honda, a 450X, one of the new ones.
Uh-huh.
I doesn't see that much people there. I don't know why. Probably because it's kind of rough right now, or.
The northern part is pretty smooth.
Yeah, but to get to the northern part, you need to go to the hard part.
Yeah.
You can park at La Union
Yeah.
and then just do the northern part.
I'm always go back through Valley of Tears, so
Yeah.
nobody's never there.
That's the fun part.
Yeah.
When are you guys heading out?
Next Saturday.
Next Saturday, okay. Cool.
Is that when you're leaving?
Yeah, me too. Yeah, because it's gonna be contingency. We're gonna be like on Wednesday for bikes and Thursday for trucks, and race starts on Friday. So
Yeah, I may get somebody to take care of the bike so I can go ride.
I want to ride Sunday, Monday, Tuesday,
You got to ride Wednesday too, or Thursday.
maybe Thursday.
How many hours are you guys on the bike?
I don't know.
8?
Guy, no, maximum of 6.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I'm doing I do 2 like 100-mile sections more or less.
Okay.
Like 120 and 80 or something like that.
Yeah.
So I'm on it 2 different times. He's on it 2 different times. How much do you do on your first section? 120 or something? Or?
120.
Okay.
Yeah, so he's got almost the same thing.
Yeah.
120 and then another 80 or something, 60 or 80.
You riding it out there?
And then we've got a couple guys that are on the full time.
Wow, okay. What is it, 4-man team?
We got 5.
5, right on.
So you can do it with 4. I like to have 5 because if somebody gets hurt,
Yeah.
then you still got a 4-man team that you can still perform.
Yeah.
If you have a 4-man team and somebody goes out, now you got 3, and that's kind of tough.
Yeah, for sure.
To be competitive,
Yeah.
you can do it, but
I'm watching you guys.
What did Moto Sage sponsor
All the mechanic stuff.
for this race coming up or
No,
past race?
yeah, for those other races. Well, all year long, I'll just take the bike with him, and he won't charge me anything for get done. But I'm always with him, like
Christian.
yeah, with Christian. Yeah, he works really good, and
I always recommend that shop. Had really good luck there.
and he's a clean guy. So.
Yeah, and honest.
And honest too, you know. So, and the good thing is that he raced too, so he kind of know about it. You know.
Yeah.
where's that?
Over there by
On Wyoming, downtown.
yeah, Wyoming. What is it? Cotton.
Yeah, close to Cotton. Yeah.
He prepped my bikes, but I'm always with him prepping the bike. So yeah, I never leave the bike alone. So I'm always working on it too.
Yeah, it's a good place. He started getting into real estate and he got distracted for a while, but now he's back, right?
Yeah, he's back. Yeah, he has been with me for a few last year when we were racing New Mexico series, the New Mexico off-road series. He went with me for a few races.
Take them cross Highway 9 here. It's very clear where it starts. You
Yeah.
just head this way and it becomes that really heavy sand.
There's a
and all
couple of lefts you can take, right?
Yeah.
It is a road or a single trail or what?
No, it's a trail. It's a trail.
Okay,
Almost like
It's
a
as wide as this, but it's
trail,
really
but
sandy.
It's got a lot of deep sand.
Elevation
So I
changes.
think he's gonna struggle in that.
Fun. Beige sand,
Yep.
not the red sand.
Yeah, but it's a really nice trail for miles and miles, and you end up at the Border Patrol Highway 9 in the back of it, and there's a whole huge blimp flying
Yeah.
above you. So if you aim towards that, you will always see. You
And then we'll
you
make
end
a-
up in the same.
Make a left there, right?
Yeah, and then we'll hop across and we are back
Here
to
it
the
is.
bike. You guys ready? See where,
Yeah.
Getting hot.
Yeah,
Thought it was gonna be cool all the whole ride, and it's getting hot already.
it's getting later.
Pace yourself.
Yeah.
Steady.
Yeah, I don't want you thinking that that's the pace I would run at Baja. It's not. I wouldn't ride like that. We're just f***ing around. Too much chance to come around a turn and there's a big boulder, or who knows.
Yeah. They still booby trapping that race a lot. Yeah. Digging a big hole.
How are they running? You like them?
Yeah, I like them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That bike runs freaking great.
Yeah,
Different than that one?
This one's not so much. That thing is badass.
Yeah, this one works better than that one.
Really? I wonder why.
Well, this has a on it, which I think they just it up.
Oh.
But I don't know if that's the only thing, because that one seems to handle better too.
Huh.
I wonder if it's the seat. He stands up most of the time. I sit down.
Change the seats and find out.
I really ride that bike.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I wasn't, well, I was always standing, but.
I'm like at home on that bike. This bike, not so much. So that may be the race bike.
And that's a backup.
Well, my pre-runner.
Oh, okay.
I was gonna bring my own pre-runner, but I don't have enough room to bring all those bikes.
I was telling them this is my first time on one of these bikes. These kind of bikes.
On the Kove.
Well,
on any rally bike.
On any rally bike.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
These things work really freaking good. It's amazing the way the Chinese have nailed it on this bike.
Really?
Yeah. It works better than my rally replica. I got a KTM rally replica.
Yeah.
This works better.
Shut up. Really? Wow.
So when you show up on this, you're not an underdog anymore?
No. No. No, this is...
They're scared of Kove now, or they're scared of you?
They're scared of Kove, maybe. This works better in the dunes than my brand new 25 FE450.
Really?
I couldn't believe it, yeah.
Yeah.
Big dunes.
This one's up to like 70 something horsepower compared to the 50.
Yeah. Yeah, they got another 25 horsepower and they took 50 pounds off.
Yeah, that's a good combination.
Yeah. These are the first two into the country, I think,
yeah.
With these bikes.
Mason's with Honda now though, right?
No, he's riding one of these.
Oh yeah?
So if you count his is the first.
He raced Honda in Brazil or something, no?
He's racing Honda, yeah, but he's going to race a Kove at in Dakar this year.
Good.
One of these.
Who's the new CEO? They lost a previous guy, right? Who was really he was very public.
Was all enthusiastic about this whole thing.
Yeah. But the project is still going without him, right?
Yeah. Well, I think they're selling a lot of bikes.
Yeah.
Really?
And people have positive experiences with them. Very minor things they got to fix.
Yeah.
This is the only part that I could keep up with you.
Yeah, man, the sand's killing me. I'm going everywhere. My nose is diving in.
Hard time getting here.
Yeah, my nose is diving in. I'm like, oh,
I finally feel at home here.
Yeah.
Everywhere else, the faster, more powerful bikes are a little bit better, I think. But here, if I make a mistake, I can still catch up to you again.
Yeah.
Bo told me you got a Stark Varg, Tony.
You got what?
You got a Stark Varg.
Yeah, I should get it within a week or so.
Already? Nice.
Did what now?
The Stark Varg, the electric motocross bike.
Oh, no shit. Check you out. Cool.
I got one.
I can't wait to see that.
Are you gonna try to get it plated and everything, or?
No, no.
I saw your Tesla with a hitch on it. That's clever.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
I'm towing stuff with it all the time.
That's pretty neat.
Yeah, we gotta go left.
Okay.
That's Mexico.
Gotcha.
That's like Foxconn. It's like the last few warehouses and then the border's right there.
Okay. I hope that 890's okay. That was a real loose sand.
One more. And then there were two.
I know. I tried honking at Rick.
Yeah,
I saw you rev, and I waited a little bit to see if he turned around, but he didn't. So I was like, oh.
I don't think he likes that kind of stuff.
Like what?
I don't think he likes that kind of stuff on that bike. Yeah, he didn't like the deep. That would have been the worst sand that he would have ridden through. So we might as well just go to Love's and see who made it back.
Up.
The 890 is the one I'm worried about. But
dude, so am I. That sand right before you got to the wall was brutal. You know what I mean?
Oh, somebody's calling me. It's probably Bo. Hey, Bo.
Where did you guys end up?
I'm here with Ulises right after the single track. You know, back the single track right at Civilization.
Oh, yeah, the single track back to the, okay. Well, we ended up by the border wall all the way. I was waiting for Josh, and then we took a couple of wrong turns and ended up back in the deep sand, and, you know, he's struggling with that, so I'm not quite sure what we're going to do. I'm just going to lead him onto a better road and just go off.
We got to the border wall as well, but then we dove back into deep sand after that.
Yeah, I see him now. He's good. All right. Well, maybe we'll see you back at the gas station. We should be there in a few minutes.
I'll hang out there and wait for you guys. Well, good. Bo didn't abandon him.
Yeah, that's good.
We all got split up.
Yeah.
We went one way, they went another way.
We went the third way. We hit some nice single track at the end.
We got down along the border and we weren't anywhere near the balloons, so I knew we had gone the wrong way.
Yeah.
So then we just figured out a way to get back here. Did you go? Were you along the border?
For
a while.
We touched the border and then we cut a left.
Eventually that's what we did. So maybe we did go the same way.
We saw some tracks, but in deep sand they could be yesterday's or today's. You can't tell.
Yeah. Was everybody here? Or, no, you guys were split up too.
Bo is hanging back with the 890. They're barely at the border wall right now.
Oh, okay.
With the 890.
Well,
he was having a lot of trouble in the sand. He called me when we had already hit asphalt and told me we're at the border wall.
Steg pegs? Is that what those are?
I made them myself.
Yeah?
Those are like the trailer pucks. They're like $2 each.
Oh, nice.
Instead of 200.
Yeah.
They work great.
It looks better, actually.
They don't make them for this bike, so I started making my own.
What I like instead now is I tried those pegs with the wing back here. You don't need the steg peg, and they're fantastic.
I haven't seen those.
Fastway. I always used Fastway pegs, and when I went to order my latest set, or maybe 2 sets ago, they had the ones with the wing, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna buy one of those, and if I just hate it, I'll just cut that thing off, and I'll have the pegs I was gonna buy anyways.
But you like them.
And I ended up loving them. Yeah, they're really nice.
Yeah. The only problem with these is that I used existing bolts. This one I did reinforce with metal behind it.
Yeah.
And epoxy. I placed this one exactly where I want it. This one is like an inch too far back because I try to use a bolt, so I'm gonna have to slide it forward a little bit with a little bracket, but it works okay. You rode here on the street, right?
Yeah, but I'll wait for them guys too. That's the newest, the most recent plate I have on a motorcycle.
This one I ended up taking it off because no matter what I did, I kept folding it under.
Oh, did you? Yeah.
They made it through one ride. Let's see how they do in Baja.
They're supposed to be going somewhere else from here, right?
Yeah, they're gonna ride some rocky trails near Vado.
Oh, okay.
Like the gas, you know, there's a gas line road, and then there's some rocky trails off of that. They want to tune the suspension for rocks.
About a month and a half ago, Bobby invited me to somewhere over there in Vado, and I was in a DRZ 400, and so it was him and like 3 other 2-strokes. Dude, that was fucking horrible.
Yeah, that's not a. I did Vado on Monday on this bike, but yeah, anything less than like a full enduro bike completely sucked on that.
I didn't have that good of a time.
No, that would be miserable.
I made it through, right? But man, I was huffing and puffing the whole time.
But you guys did the sandy loop, or you went up into the rocks? Just the sandy stuff?
Just the sandy one, yeah.
Yeah, that's like what, like 25 miles? 20?
I don't even know.
Yeah. I don't know if you did the whole thing. Hopefully they didn't make you do the whole thing. It's funny, like from this level of bike, you add 50 pounds, 40 pounds and do that. Yeah, it's a big difference. Well, the suspension is a big difference too.
And the power.
And the power,
and
yeah.
The power.
So this one has the same power as your DRZ, approximately like 39 horsepower, but it's lighter, right? So yeah, you gotta have the right combination. Started with a 230F, which has like 19 horsepower, 18 horsepower, Honda CRF.
Okay. I hear those are fun as hell.
They are, but there's a lot of sandy sections here where you have to climb, and it won't do it. Doesn't matter what gear you're in. Or I upgraded the suspension, so then I was able to carry more momentum and make it up some of them. But yeah, there's a point where you just need more power to throw sand out the back. And this one, there's nothing this one can't do that like the 450s or other ones. I mean,
how often have you had to do like the valve adjustments or whatever?
I never have. Not yet.
Checked the valves?
I've had it for 4 years.
Okay.
And I ride it every week.
Have you even checked the valves at all? Okay, but it's still running fine.
Because
so
I'm waiting to feel something, right? So if it's, I do need to check them pretty soon. But other people with this bike check them and like they don't move.
They don't move? Yeah.
Yamaha has some kind of black magic with their valves, like on any other bike, street bikes, dirt bikes.
No top ends done or anything?
No.
That's pretty good, man.
I think the manual calls for like 1,000-mile oil changes, but I'm doing them more like
1,000? No way.
I'm doing them more like at 600.
They gave me the bike and gave it all to me. So
you're helping them with the development then, in a sense.
Yeah.
Do you actually run this type of seat?
I just received that from them yesterday. They're one of our sponsors too.
Oh, okay. The seat's a little bit heavier than the stock seats, right?
Yeah, but I got a bad back, so that takes up like jolts.
Yeah.
Actually, for handling and performance, I like the stock seat better.
Yeah.
But when you weigh it against being in freaking pain, I gotta go with less pain.
On those super long races, comfort is a big thing, I would imagine, right?
I mean, that's a huge part of how fast you.
So this is too far back to do much?
I can use it a little bit out here.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would probably want them a little further forward. What I really want is those wings on the back of the peg. I'm running out of time, or I would send them and have them added.
Nobody else has made a move to a Kove yet. I'm thinking about it next year.
Yeah. A lot of it depends on the riding you're doing.
Yeah, for this
stuff, I wouldn't get one.
For this stuff, you wouldn't get one? Rather have an enduro bike?
I mean, if this is all the kind of stuff, if you're going to do more long distance stuff.
Well, I want to do the BDRs, and I think it's
Kove's perfect.
It's a lot lighter than the adventure bikes, and it's got a huge range with the tanks.
That's the thing, you know.
Thinking of it as a replacement for my WR250R.
You get a good seat.
Yeah.
Good seat and put bags on them.
Yeah. Yeah, I got the strap-on bags, side and back duffel.